The Process of Dawning Awareness. By Steve Beckow. Website, goldenageofgaia.com. On September 23, 2016, Archangel Michael and I had the following exchange in a reading through Linda Dillon. Steve Beckow: Lord, what is the difference between consciousness and love? None. Right. Archangel Michael: none. You are correct. Steve: how are we going to get our heads around this, Lord? Hearts or anything else? How are we going to understand these things? They are so much higher than we can get our heads around. It is not something. There has been this slow dawning, and that has been underway for some time. You've had this experience. There is this slow dawning, so that expansion occurs, and then you reach the point of that expansion, that's stretching, but then you become capable of having that aha moment. And that aha moment is what many have referred to as turning on the switch. Steve: yes. Realizational knowledge. Yes. Steve: self-realization is just a bigger realization, but these aha moments are still realization. That is correct. Steve: interesting. The whole thing is so interesting. 1. Archangel Michael here describes the process of what I think of as dawning awareness. If intense enough, it's been known to trigger enlightenment. He chooses to focus on the expansion that occurs in the individual until, as he puts it, they are capable of having that aha moment. I call that aha moment realization, and he calls it turning on the switch. Same thing. I choose not to focus on that aspect of the experience, the expansion, as much as on the levels of knowledge we go through. Someone else might choose to focus on how it feels, etc. We'll all choose the aspect of such an important topic we want to look at. Back to me. The levels of knowledge we go through are A. intellectual, B. experiential, and C. realizational. 2. Let me illustrate it from our exchange above. I can understand at an intellectual level that an aha moment is just as much a realization as, say, self-realization, if lesser in intensity. 3. But as long as it resides as only intellectual knowledge, its impact on me is superficial, my grasp of it is not deep. There's little significance brought to my life by knowing it. It remains, as I said, interesting. If I can feel that an aha moment is every bit as much realization as self-realization, different only in intensity, that would be more memorable for me. I describe it elsewhere as being juicier than merely intellectual knowledge. The experiential level is the first at which I could say I've stopped eating the menu and I'm now eating the meal. If I can realize the commonality of an aha moment and a moment of self-realization, it would likely have the power to knock me off my feet for a period of time and definitely totally reorient my life, as my 1987 vision of a soul's journey did.